Hi all, this is Alan with Bothell STEM Coach, and today we are continuing on to AP Calculus BC free response questions, and we're looking at number 5 here, which looks like a polar curve problem. The graphs of the polar curves are r equals 4, that's a circle, and r equals 3 plus 2 cosine theta, which is this little weird shape, I forget the name of it. And they intersect at, looks like here and here, and they're saying that theta is pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3. Let R be the shaded region inside the graph, also outside the graph there. Write an expression involving the integral for the area of R. Well, in general, the area is 1/2 r squared d theta when you have r is equal to something. And so we're going to do the area of the big circle minus the area of the little circle. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the integral of 1/2 times the r of the big one is 4, so that's 4 squared, minus r of the little one, and that's 3 plus 2 cosine theta squared. That's over d theta. And I'm integrating from pi over 3 to 5 pi over 3. Okay, so that would be my integral. Oops. Oh, man. Okay. Find the slope of the tangent line to the graph r equals at theta equals 2. So I need to find dy dx at theta equals pi over 2. And either you can remember the equations here, or you remember the parameterizations. I never memorized this equation, the tangent line slope with the polar coordinates. I always go from the cosine theta, y is equal to sine theta. Okay, so x is equal to r times cosine theta. R is 3 plus 2 cosine theta. So that's equal to 3 cosine theta plus 2 cosine squared theta. That's x. And then y is equal to, this is r sine theta. So I do 3 sine theta plus 2 cosine theta sine theta. And then we need to find what dy dx is. Well, dy dx by parametrics, this is dy d theta over dx d theta. dy d theta is this one here. So that's 3 cosine theta. Plus, you can do it 2 ways, but we'll just do product rule. Cosine theta times cosine, so it's cosine squared theta, plus negative sine theta times sine theta. It's negative sine squared theta. Okay, and then dx d theta is negative 3 sine theta plus 4 cosine theta, because it's cosine squared, so it's 2 times 2, that's 4 cosine theta. Then derivative by chain rule, derivative of cosine is negative sine, so it makes it negative sine theta. Okay, so we're going to plug in evaluate it at pi over 2, because that's what I want to find here. So 3 times cosine pi over 2, that's 0. Cosine squared pi over 2 is 0. Sine squared of pi over 2 is 1, so that's negative 2. Negative 3 sine pi over 2 is negative 3, and that's negative 3 minus 4 times, well, cosine of pi over 2 is 0. So that makes this whole thing 0, so that's negative 3. So the dy dx then is equal to 2/3. So that's the slope of the tangent line, and that's all they wanted there. Dy dx is equal to 2 over 3. Okay? Now, a particle moves along a portion of the curve. This particle moves in such a way that the distance between the particle and the origin increases at a constant rate of 3 units per second. Find the rate at which the angle changes with respect to time of the instant when the position of the particle corresponds to that. Okay, so I want to find the distance. The distance is r, right? The distance from the origin is always just the r equation. So I just want to take the derivative of this with respect to time. dr dt is equal to, derivative of 3 is 0, negative 2 sine theta. Then by chain rule, I got to do d theta dt. This is a related rate. They're saying dr dt is 3 is equal to negative 2 sine theta d theta dt. And my goal is to find d theta dt. Now this depends on theta, but they tell you theta is pi over 3. So this is negative 2 sine pi over 3 d theta dt. Sine of pi over 3 is root 3 over 2. So this is negative root 3. So d theta dt is equal to 3 divided by root 3 is just root 3. And that's radians per second. Okay, let's take a look. Question 5. Area is this 4 squared minus, okay, that looks correct. 2/3. You could use this formula, or I just kind of did it this way, this alternative way. And then negative 3 radians per second. So hope you found that helpful. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please leave a comment, like, or subscribe below to catch up more of the content. And see any links below. I offer free homework help on Twitch and Discord. See you guys in the next video.